Many eons ago, there was a constantly evolving labyrinth built deep within the earth. Nobody knew anything about the origins of this place, and anyone who dared to adventure never returned. The entrance was thus sealed, and a curse was placed on the place to prevent disappearance of other fools who would have liked to venture into the maze of the labyrinth. However, the shape-changing nature of the labyrinth brought out other ways of entrance, and those other curious people had access. Almost all perished, but those few who managed to return did so full of wealth and powers. And the tales of these daredevils began the legend of the ancient dungeon, a wonderful as much as mortal place where even the poorest would have become rich if he had demonstrated his courage. For the first time in 200 years, another entrance has opened on the surface, and the Guardians have launched an appeal for a brave soul to venture into the labyrinth with the aim of closing it forever. You have been chosen for the assignment, and you are already entering the darkness of the tunnel that will take you in the depth of the earth.
Yep, here we go again. Once again stuck in a roguelike with a procedurally generated maze. The gameplay consists of entering and exiting the dungeon, and said in that way seems easy and trivial, but the real problem is that this does not always happen in the same way, thanks to the nature of the mechanic of Ancient Dungeon, developed by R2 and already available on PC, and from now also available on Quest 2 via Upload. The path of progression are practically endless, and we are talking about a title that, despite its weight of 300 megabytes, will take you about 20 hours if you want to play it in a hurry. Otherwise, it can last up to 50 hours. If you follow all the objectives, you can customize the dungeon by unlocking the so-called insights, new features for weapons by collecting the blood of the beast to donate to the blacksmith, and you will be able to collect the stories of the adventurers who, before you, tried to walk the corridors infested with dangers, and an avalanche of rare treasures awaits you, as long as you manage to survive, and only by finding their creators' writings will you discover the true story of the ancient dungeon. You can use fully upgraded weapon combos. Using them at the same time, you can deflect opponents' shots with your weapons, and get ready because the deeper you go, the more challenging the game becomes. The secret's easy to try to learn the models and attack of your enemies, also through the information you find in the dungeon. Graphically, you will find it adorable if you are a lover of the retro style, or if you are a Minecraft player, but don't be fooled, because technically it's a game that works very well. Enemy animations are smooth, word interaction are curated, and you can rarely see interpenetrating objects, messes, or other blunders. The simple graphic allow Ancient Dungeons to bring believable lighting effects even on Quest 2. Although the PC version is obviously more immersive thanks to the shadows and depth of field. Ancient Dungeon is a title that may not please anyone, be boring and repetitive, but this only for those players who don't know the roguelike genre, where repetitiveness, but in always new and different situation, is the backbone of this genre. If you like retro Dungeons and Dragons settings and want a title that will keep you busy for tens of hours, Ancient Dungeon offers you all these at a very honest price, in a technically flawless title. Silver game to have only if you are a lover of the genre, or if you want to try a roguelike for the first time, with a 4-star rating for the Quest 2 version for the excessive graphical downgrade compared to the PC version, despite its graphic is already very light. So,
good luck, adventurer.